Happy Sunday. I am on gordita mode, chubby girl mode, you guys. I woke up this morning craving menudo. I don't know if it's the weather, I don't know what's going on, but I was craving menudo. And when I get cravings like that, I got to satiate them, because if not, I'm a grumpy Gus all day long. It's 47 degrees. Tonight we're dropping down to 22. Yesterday, we stayed at home because I was bringing in all my plants, and I haven't even brought in all my plants. I still have to go home and bring in a few more. The ones on the back patio, I'm just going to slide in through the patio door into the bedroom downstairs, and that's where they're going to live until spring, I guess. But I'm struggling with my jalapenos, my roses. My roses produced one rose each. They're very scraggly. So I didn't want to leave them outside, but I also don't want to struggle with these pots because they're particularly heavy. The same with the jalapenos. The jalapenos I've had for years, the same plants for years, and they've produced and produced and produced. With this crazy wonky weather we had, a lot of them still had flowers, like flowers had opened. So I'm like, oh, it's still producing, but they're heavy. The pots are super heavy, and the plant itself, with the exception of some new growth, is scraggly and raggedy, and they're looking bad, guys. They didn't produce hardly any this last go round. So I'm thinking they've had their moment. I might start new next spring with some fresh jalapeno plants. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna leave them to the elements, hope for the best, and see if they will come back in spring, if they completely die off, which I suspect they're gonna do in 22-degree weather. So I gotta get home and tend to that, but first we gotta eat. And like I was saying, y'all know how I zoop off. Like I was saying, what is this? Smoothie King. We have a Smoothie King? When the heck did we get a Smoothie King? Do y'all know? Oh, that's a hibachi. Hibachi? Is this new? I should know because it's right up the block from the Dollar Tree. But anywho, ay medio calor. I'm hot. Anywho, we gotta eat. And like I said, I woke up this morning super craving menudo, and I don't know of any good restaurants that I wanted to go to that have menudo. I wanted to stay local, just here in the neighborhood where I could just pop in and out. And I got some suggestions from folks, but I remembered the place that I get my tamales at has a kitchen, and I know they serve menudo, and they make the best tamales ever. I just passed Taco Bell. That's what baby wants. They make the best tamales. So I'm like, if they make a bomb tamal, surely they make a good menudo, because I'm very picky when it comes to my tamales and my menudo. You can jack up some tamales and menudo bad. So I've never had their menudo, but I'm hoping for good things. Let me get 5 cheesy roll-ups and a medium Baja Blast, not the frozen one, I'm sorry. You guys, Taco Bell has chicken nuggets. You get chicken nuggets and 2 tacos. A crispy chicken nugget deluxe meal. But anywho, yeah, that's all baby will eat here is cheesy roll-up. Tortilla and cheese, guys, tortilla and cheese. But anywho, I got my menudo here. And honestly, if it's good, it's the best priced around, because I was looking at, for a small size, I was looking at $11.99 to $15.99 for some menudos. This was $8.99 for this size, so I thought that was pretty darn good. Oh, hello, my money would help. But yeah, I'm in gordita mode, guys. Gordita mode. Little dude loves him a Baja Blast. These little frozen drinks. You want to know what's funny, y'all? Before I let little dude drink soda, and I still try and keep him limited on it, only for like medications and stuff. Every now and then he can have a good Mexican Coke, but I don't like him to drink it like on the daily, because then he'll end up like me, diabetic and jacked up. When he was first getting into sodas and I was allowing him, there was one that I kept him away from, which was Mountain Dew, because it has the highest caffeine content of most sodas, and I would keep him away from Mountain Dew. Well, then all of a sudden he had one of these at his dad's house and really enjoyed it, so I kept getting a Baja Blast, Come to realize it's just frozen Mountain Dew. You guys, I didn't know. I feel so moronic. Yeah, I always think it's funny that I tried to protect him from the Mountain Dew and he was sucking them down like a crazy person. But anywho, thank you. Just trying to have a relaxing Sunday. Little dude finally, guys, decided he wanted to cut his hair. He showed me a new style. I was like beginning for the longest time to wonder, is my baby never going to cut his hair again? I miss his face, guys. I miss his friggin' face so bad. So So he picked out this new style. Just surprised me coming around the corner wanting his haircut into another short kind of shaped buzz style. So I'm like, awesome. I miss his freaking face. We were supposed to go today, and then last night he was still on the fence. He doesn't know when he wants to cut it. So that's where I was like, dude, you got to prepare me. I need to wake up in the mornings with a plan. But I think he did want to get his haircut today, but I'm not feeling it, guys. I'm not feeling it to drive all the way over there and have to sit for however long, because she doesn't do appointments. Have to sit for however long, because there's always some little lady in there dyeing her hair on Sundays, always. And you know, you gotta wait between, it's just one lady, so you gotta wait between the shampooing and the dye and all this. It's like, no, I gotta be mentally prepared for something like that, a task like that. All I have in mind is sticking my face into this menudo, opening up a tamal. I gotta go get my big red, make sure little dude has his food, and then I want to bring in the last of my plants. And I still need to finish straightening up the house. We finally got the Christmas gifts sorted and put away and organized. I took the tree down, I took all the Christmas decorations down, and the house is still a little disheveled. I haven't organized my new perfumes. I haven't done quite a bit. Plus I need to do a little bit of laundry, just a little bit of laundry. It's a few things I need to do, but I don't want to be out and about at the moment. I think I'm gonna have to go and get cat food, but I'll deal with that later. Right now, it's food time. How cute is that? That is adorable. Scalp massager. Look at this big old makeup brush. That is adorable. Oh, is this a purple one? Shut up. They have a purple one. This is the cutest stuff. Detangling comb. Cute. They're starting to put out their Valentines. These little buddies. We're expecting snow on Thursday, and I am super excited about this spring stuff. Shut up. $1.25. This is too pretty to leave behind. I have some, but I don't have this one. They got the little seeds out. Yeah, my house looks like a jungle. Ooh, suet. For my little bird friends. That is a good price for this size. Look at little grow kits. I'm gonna have to start my tomatoes over again, and my basil, because this snow has just decimated them. I got these a couple years ago, and they've held up pretty well. The little roly trays, they held up. I was very impressed for $1.25. These are gorgeous, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm in here pretty much because I was watching Frugal J, and she was at the Dollar Tree, and she came across a candle that she smelled really good, and I can't remember which one it was, but look at that. Let's take a sniffy sniff. That's nice. $5. This is beautiful. It's jasmine. I don't like the way jasmine smells, but passion fruit. Lilac bloom. Look at these. Are these $1.25? Oh, okay. That is nice. Very pretty. There's more of these Maryland socks, but look at these. Look at these pretty patterns and colors. This looks very nice. They have blues, some black and gray. You still got villains. Oh, they have the short villains. Are you stinking kidding me? Oh no. I'm super excited. Oh my gosh, look. How stinking cute are these? Look. Oh, I'm ready for spring. Ready for spring. Look. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey, look at these. Moscow Mule, Mojito. What else I got up here? Espresso. Let's take a sniffy sniff. Espresso martini. Ew. Moscow Mule. That has no scent at all. Mojito. These have no scent. None at all. Call me old school. I like a nice hair clip. These are pretty, but I'm cheap. I don't want to spend that much on just one. Okay, Jay. Oops. I saw you hold these. They have more of these. They're separated though. Y'all see that? That means they've been around the block a little. See? Happy Friday. Yep. I know I look a different level of crazy, but I woke up this morning not surprisingly sounding like this. I've had a sore throat since my trip to the ER. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. But we woke up to 30-something degrees. 2 days off of work for nothing, pretty much. I understand the roads are a little slick around here, and areas all around my city got snow. We got rain and sleet. No accumulation, and just a nasty mess. So yeah, I got up trying to talk to little dude sounding like this, and I don't know if you've ever heard me this way. This happens to me at least twice a year, usually when seasons change or when temps go kooky. I thought I'd come on right out of bed, guys. I slept downstairs. I slept downstairs
upstairs just to give this room some use. It's pretty chilly down here. Was not the most comfortable sleep. But I have a little haul. I've been thrifting. So we'll throw together a video. But I just am curious to see what I sound like. I can hear myself. But I'm curious if you guys will be able to hear me. But let me drink some tea. Get a little breakfast in me and the boy and the cats. And then we'll have a nice little story time. You guys, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself and my not having any grace. Because my home is becoming dangerous for me. Because I'm clumsy. But I'll see you guys in just a little bit. It is around, I think it's 3 o'clock. Roads may be icy, drive with care. Our roads are dry. At least my subdivision, absolutely dry. There are a few little areas that have crunchy little balls of ice. Even my windshield is clear. I didn't even have to defrost. I'm still going to drive carefully. I'm just going a little stir crazy. Yesterday I slept most of the day. Didn't do anything but sleep and eat. And today I slept in, but aside from making breakfast, I did a little laundry. I'm just kind of going stir crazy like the cats. And I haven't let the cats out in 2 days because they're little and they'll freeze. And they wanted to. They've sat at the open door sniffing and turned back around, or actually walked out and then decided better of it and came right back in. I'm trying to tell you there ain't nothing out there for you, you moron. Jeez. But I personally am going a little cabin fevery. And I almost went into the bottom of the bathroom sinks to do a clear out and stuff, and I can't really move the way I want to, so I'm like, no, moron, don't injure yourself more. So I'm bored. But yeah, I'm going stir crazy, and I don't want to go far, but I haven't even shown you guys the Dollar Tree stuff that I picked up on 2 Dollar Tree trips since I saw you last, and I'm heading over to my Dollar Tree. The things I picked up for the tiny haul I have were for 2 different Dollar Trees that I happen to be near. Ooh, my arm is hurting. I haven't gone to ours in a little bit, so I'm gonna go there. I'm out of my vitamin D3, so I need to go get some of that. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the Dollar Tree, go to the Walgreens, and get my vitamins. I should have probably taken some ibuprofen. Oh, we're crooked. Y'all are looking at my bosoms again. Okay, before I get to the Dollar Tree, let me tell you guys what happened. How I fell down the stairs. So the day before, we were living out of laundry baskets like we do. And I hadn't put the laundry away. And it was kind of getting on my nerves downstairs because I currently have all of my plants scattered throughout the house, the plants that I could carry in. I have them scattered all over the house. I was trying to break down Christmas decorations. So my living room was a chaotic mess. And I've told y'all, when things get too jumbled and junky, my anxiety peaks. And I was getting very, very anxious with everything that was going on. So I thought, well, let me move these laundry baskets upstairs. And then I put the laundry away. Well, I didn't put the laundry away. Man, you take for granted your limbs. And I'm right-handed, so I injured this side. Anywho, I told myself, let me take the laundry baskets up and I'll put the laundry away. I didn't. By the time I was finished putting up Christmas and just, doing regular schmegular stuff, I was really tired. I went to bed around 4 something in the morning. I got up to tinkle. And prior to going to bed, I saw the laundry basket too close to the stairwell. And I told myself, move it. Because if you get up in the middle of the night, you could trip over and fall down the stairs. But I didn't move it. And that's exactly what happened, guys. I got up to go tinkle. My left leg hit the basket. I'm like, oh, there's a laundry basket. So I scooted over. And I scooted over too far right into the opening of the stairs. So I'm still trying to figure out how I fell. But I'm falling sideways. I start to do this. And I grabbed for whatever. And I felt the banister. So I grabbed the banister. I can't show you guys with this arm. So I grabbed the banister, and as I'm falling, my arm goes up the side of my head, but it was this side. The side of my head slams into the wall where the banister in the wall is. Slams into that. Oh, that's stupid. I shouldn't be doing that. And it pushed it. So this arm lifts up. This side hits the wall and it pushed it. Like pushed my whole head over. And I somehow, I guess, spun. Because I remember my butt cheeks hitting the steps. And then I ended up on my back. Like flat on my back on the landing. I am trying to play out in my head how the heck all of that happened. Ooh, yeah, I'm a dum-dum. I think I have some ibuprofen. I'll have to get a bottle of water in here. But anyways, so I basically stretched the heck out of myself. Stretched my arm, popped my head over. I pulled all of this. I didn't even know what this area was called. Apparently, and I can't remember. Axial, brachial. It's not bronchial. Axial or brachial. I'll look on my little thingy because I was Googling it after I got home. I was like, what exactly is in there? So I'll show you guys next time I'm talking about. I think it's called brachial. It's basically your clavicle, your joints, all of this in there. I stretched the nerves. Thankfully, I didn't snap them. What's the word? It's a medical term. Thankfully, they didn't snap. They didn't break the nerves, not the bone. But the nerves only stretched. They stretched severely. But they explained to me it's better for them to be stretched. You know what? I think it's the cold because I've been in a warm house. This is the first time I've been outside. I think this is what's making my body like start to throb again. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. anyway, I stretched. Oh, they said that it's better that they're stretched than torn. Better than torn, because torn would have required surgery. Good gravy. Can I do any more damage to myself? But it can take anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks to heal, depending on your age, depending on your body, and also depending on your weight. So this chubby girl, this chubby busted body girl, is going to take, they're saying, upwards of 8 weeks for it to heal. But again, it's not torn, they're just stretched all through here. Let me show you guys the diagram that they showed me. Okay, so that area is what's all jacked up and damaged. I have some sponginess around my clavicle. That's just the swelling. But it's just, you know, I have to be careful with it. Don't lift anything higher than shoulder width. Don't lift anything heavy in front of me. It's a whole long list of things I'm not supposed to be doing. Things that I would have ended up doing had I stayed in the friggin' house. So, because of my history with my discs and everything, they x-rayed me, they MRI'd me, they did all the exams and stuff, and nothing in my spinal was damaged. The discs that are already jacked up, nothing happened to them, thank goodness. But now I have new injury right here. So what they suggest after the 8 weeks was they're saying 6 to 8 weeks to heal if I start to feel better. They want me to start PT again. I'm supposed to go to PT twice a week for 4 weeks, and then longer if needed, because they say I'm going to need strengthening, because all of this does link to my spine and I have issues, so they don't want everything to be all jacked up. So I need to do PT. And yesterday, it was like around 3 something, I get a phone call. Apparently I was referred from the ER, which I think is cool. I didn't know that they referred from an ER. I know they refer you to a PCP if you don't have one, but I didn't know that they referred you to specialists from the ER. Okay, but they did. And this place has after hours and Saturdays. But what I think is funny, and I don't know how to feel about it, is it's in a senior rehab place. I'm a senior. I'm a senior, guys. But hey, I don't want to miss any time from work, so that's fine. And I don't think this is going to affect my job. I'm honestly not going to tell my job, because I don't want them to be like, well, you're going to need medical clearance before you can come back to work. No. They knew I was hurting because my coworker mentioned it to one of the doctors that I work for, and I didn't want them to know, because I didn't want my manager to be like, you need to go to the doctor and you need to be cleared. I don't need any of that. I don't need any time off work. But she mentioned it to one of my doctors, and he was worried about my rotator cuff, because that day that had actually happened, all this down to here was burning like hot. And I found out in the ER that is associated with the damage that I have. And then from the shoulder across my clavicle, my collarbone, ached. I would have these twinges. And then by the end of the workday, my elbow and my fingertips were numb. Like I was like nibbling on my fingers just to see how hard I could bite to feel them, and I couldn't feel them. So definitely that's what prompted me to go to the ER, because I'm like, something is definitely wrong. I was concerned that I had knocked something out of line in my spine, but this was new. This hot burning right here, I felt that down my spine, down my legs with my back issues, but I had not felt it really. I had not felt heat here. I had been having issues with my arm. Y'all know I had been having problems with this arm, some achiness, but that heat was different. And I'm just like, man, I mean, I guess if I had to fall down the stairs, it's best that I fell on the already injured arm, and at least I have a good one. But the odds, guys, the freaking odds of my falling so perfectly on this side and jacking it all up when my head went that way, it's just like, only me, okay? Only me with these things happen to. Oh, Okay, so if you're my friend on Facebook, you know that whole day was a cluster screw. So I fell down the stairs. I got in the car, and I was hurting, but I'm just like, I'm old. I'm used to the pain. I friggin' fell down the stairs. You should be lucky that your spine isn't hurting or your booty bone, because I landed on my nalgas. I landed on my booty. Because I remember feeling steps on my butt before I somehow flipped again and ended up flat on my back. But, to make myself feel better, I stopped to get breakfast, and I usually get a sausage biscuit and either a coffee or a Coke. I need some caffeine. Well, that morning I wasn't feeling a sausage biscuit, so I thought, let me get a breakfast burrito. And I have not had the best of luck with breakfast burritos because they tend to leak. The salsa and stuff tend to leak and drip down my front. And I didn't want to stink. I didn't want to have to go through that. So I thought I prepared myself, guys. I have a blanket in the back seat at all times. So I put that blanket across me, guys. Across me, like shoulder to shoulder. I put the blanket across me, ate my burrito, and I started to smell really, really strong of onion. I looked down, the blanket had burrito juice all over it. I'm like, hey, I was prepared. At least the blanket got it and not my scrubs. Well, when I was finished eating and I carefully rolled down the blanket, you know, to put it over here so that I could get home and wash it later, I kept smelling really, really strong of onion, and I couldn't figure why. So I looked down, I don't know how, but a huge hunk of burrito had fallen under the blanket right here. Here, y'all can look at my bosoms, okay? Right here, guys. And then because I have a panza, the little glob was here and then rolled over on the panza, so I had two stinky onion glob spots. Oh my gosh, you guys, I friggin' stank. And I'm so tender to smell. I don't want to stink, and now I smell like whole real body odor, like sweat and onion. It's friggin' disgusting. I'm like, oh my gosh, how embarrassing. So I get to work. I'm like, I'm gonna scrub my my shirt down in the bathroom. Maybe I'll even turn it backwards. I had my jacket on, thank goodness. So if I were to flip my scrub top backwards, you can't really tell with my jacket on. So I get out of the car, I get in the elevator, and the elevator goes down one floor and then gets stuck. It doesn't move. It starts to make scary, creaky noises, and we're not moving, and we're not moving. And this elevator is notorious for doing that in torrential rain and in the cold. But it hadn't got to freezing, it had just got cold. So it was the day before the freeze was supposed to come. It was Wednesday. But I'm stuck in there for like 4 or 5 minutes before I'm starting to panic, and I push the little emergency thing. They come on, and I tell them I'm stuck on floor 4. The doors won't open, and they're like, hey, just hold tight, we'll get somebody to come and open it. So I don't know what they did, because there were no people out there when the elevator went back up to 5, which is where I park, and then opened up. Well, I'm like, I ain't getting back in this friggin' thing. I'm gonna walk the stairs 5 flights down. So I'm going, and I made it really careful. I can't hold on to the banister because my arm hurts, but I'm walking really slow, and I made it all the way down to the first floor. But on the last step, my croc caught my other croc, and I kind of tumbled a little and twisted my left ankle. I'm like, and mind you, the walk from the parking garage to our clinic is long. It's like 4 or 5 minute walk. So I'm like, this is friggin-tastic. Not only do I stink, I'm hurt. Now I'm gonna be late because I'm definitely still having to stop and scrub my shirt. There's no way I'm walking around smelling like this. I have to scrub my shirt, so I'm gonna end up punching it late. So I make it to the bathroom, take off my top, scrub. It still smells like onion, even worse now because now it's super wet on top of perfumey soap. Put it back on, head back out, get to work, I punch in late. So now this means that I'm going to have to stay late to make up that time, because the way the clock rolls, if you're punch in 7 minutes and 31 seconds past your clock in time, it rolls over to 8:15. So it's just this, whatever. So now I'm going to have to stay until 4:37 and 31 seconds, which is going to get me stuck in traffic after work. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't even. So let's see. Fall down the stairs, get stuck in the elevator, twist my ankle, smell like onion. The rest of the day was okay. And then we find out towards the end of the day that we're shutting down Thursday and Friday because of the weather. I'm like, okay. So, like I said, I wasn't too bummed out about it. Thankfully, I have PTO to cover. I wasn't that bummed out about it because at least I was going to have time to recoup. Whatever they told me at the ER, I was going to have time to recoup. So I get home. I change my clothes because I still smell like friggin' onion. I make sure little dude has some food. I asked him if he wanted to go with me, and I kind of didn't want him to go with me because people are sick. There's the Rona. There's all kind of stuff going on right now, and I didn't want him in the emergency room with me, even with a mask on. But he wanted to stay, so I just, I kept checking on him. Are you okay? Are you okay? This and this is what's happening. I'm almost done. Da, da, da. I got there a little after 7. I didn't get out until like 11 something, 11:30 something, and both my boys are checking on me. So at 11:30 something, I'm starving. They had given me diabetic dinner because I'm diabetic and I hadn't eaten, so I got a diabetic dinner from the hospital. The hospital's dinner, it was pretty good, but it wasn't enough for my fluffy self because I hadn't eaten much lunch that day because I was in pain. But when I got out of there, I was starving, so I went to Jack in the Box and just got me a boba coffee. I'm obsessed with those boba coffees. I got me a boba coffee, and I went home, took my meds, fell asleep, and here we are. Here we are on Friday as I'm sitting in the parking lot of Dollar Tree. The sun is shining though. Can y'all see it? The sun is shining. But I'm gonna go in here and look around and snip some. Then I'm gonna go across the street and hopefully find my vitamins. And I ain't gonna lie, if Black Friday's open, because it's it's in the same parking lot as the Walgreens, I might go in there, but I might not because I can't really sort and go through with this arm. Can't really move it as well as I want to without hurting myself. So yeah, that's the story of how I fell and why I'm sitting here looking creepy and why this little old man getting into his car is looking at me talking to myself. But anywho, I'm gonna go in here and look around. If there's anything interesting to show you guys at the Dollar Tree, I'll show you guys. If not, I'll see you guys when I get home. Look at how pretty these are. They have gray ones and white ones. Look at these. Look at the little headbands. You guys, look at the little Valentine's trees. They have red and pink. So cute. This Mickey Mouse looks stoned. These are cute. For all my Lego moms and dads, these are an amazing buy for $1.25. These run between $5 and $7 each at Walmart. And these are compatible with Legos. I buy little dude a lot of these. Just a way better deal. If y'all can find them and y'all have little Lego builders, by all means grab them. Don't sleep on this Lego stuff. Okay, I'm home. I did hit the Dollar Tree. Found a couple things. I'm going to show you 3 trips of Dollar Tree, but it's just all one. One of those days, I got 4 of these. Reason being, when spring rolls around, these are hard to find. I find the little tulip ones and the little design ones, but I don't think they last as long as just your little basic ones. And I had tried to do a DIY
light fixture with these plastic swirly orb things and some old tires. I don't know if y'all remember that. I put them out there in my little fire pit area, and I wanted to do the jute around the tire and then spray paint the metal scrolly to some like rusty colored color, and then drop this in the center so it would light. I never got around to doing that. Okay, so that's my aim for those random pieces. But I went ahead and grabbed these for the center. That way I have them, because like I said, these are hard to come by if you don't get them early enough in spring. And they're only $1.25. I'm gonna pay $1.25. I'd rather pay $1.25 than the 5-something at Walmart for the same little thing. But I got 4 of them just in case I have any other creative ideas that would require those. So grab those. And then I found these, and I have some blue ones, kind of blue greenish ones that I love, but they're kind of scattered all around DFW. Okay, I left some at my sister's house. I left some at work. I think there's one in the trunk of my car, but I could not pass up the pretty purple. And then this reads instant happiness. I'm assuming they all say the same thing. Yeah, they all say instant happiness, but I just think they're adorable. And these are so good. They've come in handy so well. So well, like I said, that I've left them scattered all over the place. So I grabbed those. And then y'all saw me looking at those villain sock sets. Loved those, but I didn't like all the villains. I only liked some of the villains. So I didn't grab those. And I'm glad I didn't, because I had forgotten that I had already purchased these. These were $3 for all these adorable little combination of socks. And I already got some of these. I don't think that the ones I got are the same exact colors, but I already did grab a batch of these $3 socks from the Dollar Tree, and I really like them. So grabbed another one. Like I said, $3 compared to the Disney villain ones at $5. And I wasn't gonna wear some of the villain ones. So, ay, tengo comezón en la mano derecha. What does this mean? When your right hand itches, you're going to see someone that you haven't seen in a long time, because you're going to shake hands. When your left hand itches, it's money. Why can't you itch? But this one itches. Tengo comezón. But anyway. And then I found these, and I hadn't found these at Dollar Tree before. They're the Jello Jelly Mini Snacks. There's a Mexican brand that has these, and I don't like the texture or the flavor. They taste very, very artificial. Kind of gross. I forgot the name of the brand. But they're these little mini Jellos. And I know and trust the Jello brand, so should we try one? They're better refrigerated, but I really want one. Ooh, they're a little watery. They've been out here a while. Oh, that's yummy. Wade's not wanting that. That was strawberry. Ooh, I like these. I can't wait to put these in the refrigerator, and I guess I better, because they were getting a little watery. Yummy. I didn't even know Jello made little things like this. But I got 2 of them, and just now when I was at my Dollar Tree, because this was a different Dollar Tree, my Dollar Tree has them now. So, I wish I had known they were going to be that delicious. I would have grabbed some more. But in that whole fruity deliciousness, refreshing place that I was in, I went ahead and grabbed this Sunny D Orange Strawberry. I've never tasted this one before. The original Sunny D, the tangy, I used to love it. I don't like it no more, but I love the Sunny D Smooth Orange. That is good. So I'm wondering if this orange strawberry is going to be delicious. It's probably going to be super, super, super sweet. If anything, I'll put it in the freezer. If it is too sweet, I'll put it in the freezer just to get slushy, and then break it up with a spoon and eat it kind of like a sorbet, or like juicy shreds, like ice chips. But I thought I thought I'd want to try that, so grab that. And then again, on the whole refreshing something cool, I grabbed 2 more of the Italian ices, because when these run out, they run out. And I really, really enjoy them, especially with a sore throat, which I didn't have the day that I went the first time, but can't see those without getting them, so I had to get them. And then I found this little bottle, and they had this one, and they had a clear one, and I think kind of a yellow one, and I didn't want any one of those. I wanted the purple one. I want to put lotion in it, but the taggy was off. So I took the little yellow one up there, and they scanned the yellow one, and I brought home this beauty. I'm going to put lotion in it. I think that's going to be so pretty. Or I was thinking mouthwash for the bathroom downstairs, because the bathroom upstairs, I have a little decanter that's made for mouthwash. Has a little cup and everything. Well, the topper is the cup, so it serves purpose as the topper, and then you pour your stuff in it and whoosh, 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 and then you put your little topper back on. And I thought I could use this for mouthwash. Maybe have the little cups, which I already have in the bathroom downstairs. I don't know. I felt bougie. And then second trip to a different Dollar Tree, I found the Vaseline all-purpose cream. I don't even know how big it is, but I'm ashy, I'm cracky, my skin busts, my hands are a disastrous mess in the winter, and I need something to carry in my purse with me, and I love Vaseline. So I grabbed this little thing to keep in my purse to fight the ash and the dry. I grabbed another one of the white peach and orange blossom soap bars, and I am so slow, guys. When I saw these the last time a couple weeks ago, I was so excited because it smelled really, really awesome. It wasn't the rose that I've been looking for. You guys have heard me say this before. I am on the lookout for the rose one that Caress used to have, but or was that Dove? It might have been Dove Rose. I haven't been able to find the Dove Rose scented, but I found the Caress in white peach and orange blossom. Grabbed one. I'm enjoying it. And when I saw this one, I grabbed another one, and then I got it home, and I'm like, you moron. Do you want to know why you're so excited about this? This is the body wash I use, guys. I did not connect it until I bought this one home and was going to put it in the little soapy snappy thing downstairs down here. And I'm like, this is my friggin' body wash. The same body wash I've been using for years. How I did not connect that it was the same thing is beyond me. But I didn't know they made a bar. So, yay. I'm happy about that. Grab that. And then I got 2 more of these Essentially Ageless blushes. One I already have another one of, but I really liked it. It's a coral pink. I had gone to pan on one, so I bought another one. And they don't really last too long if you wear makeup every day, which I've been doing for work. So I went ahead and grabbed another one because I found it. And then I found this one in Rosewood, and I didn't know if I had this one or not. It's a little darker. It's a little more natural tone. It's almost kind of like you could use it as a bronzer maybe. But I thought it was pretty. It might work. Maybe, I don't know. It might be a little muddy. But we'll see. So grab that one. And then again with the socks, guys. The day that I was showing you guys the villain socks, I put those back. But I grabbed these. So stinking cute. Now, I liked these way more than I liked the villain ones. So these were $1.25. The only reason I was excited about the villain ones, honestly, was because they weren't crew socks. So I would actually be able to wear them. They were no show, or they were like this. They were ankle. So I would be able to wear them without constricting blood flow. That's why I was so excited about them. But like I said, I only really like 2 pairs. And yeah, I didn't want to waste money on others that I wasn't going to wear. But when I saw Snoopy and Charlie Brown, are you thinking kidding me? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear one Charlie Brown and one Snoopy. That way I have the boy and his dog on my footses. But I thought that was so stinking cute. That's $1.25 for these little amazeball things, of course. And then I found a book. I hadn't purchased a book in a really long time because I've stopped reading as much as I used to. So you go back to work. I don't really have time to read, really. And you've heard me say before, if I start reading a book and I really enjoy it, it's hard for me to put it down. I'll be up till 2 or 3 in the morning. And then I'm a mess at work. But I found this book called Where the Grass is Green and the Girls Are Pretty. First, I thought it was going to be like a tell-all for Guns N' Roses with that title. But a seat at the anchor desk of the most watched morning show, recognized by millions across the country, thanks in part to her flawless blonde highlights and Botox smooth skin. An adoring husband and a Princeton-bound daughter. Peyton is that woman. She has it all. Until Sky, her sister, is a stay-at-home mom living in a glitzy suburb of New York. She has degrees from all the right schools and can helicopter parent with the best of them. But Sky is different from the rest. She's looking for something real and dreams of a life beyond the PTA and pickup. Until Max, Peyton's bright and quirky 17-year-old daughter, is poised to kiss her fancy private school goodbye and head off to pursue her dreams in film. She's waited her entire life for this opportunity. Until one little lie, that's all it takes for the illusions to crack, for resentments to surface. Suddenly the grass doesn't look so green and they're left wondering, will they have what it takes to survive the truth? I'm nosy. I want to know what this secret is. I want to know what secret lies in this family between these two sisters and the daughter of one of them. I need to know. So I had to get it. And then I found this little envelope that I need to mail a few little things to my big dude in. And I was looking for the bubble lined one. And I was upset because I couldn't find the bubble lined ones. And then they were kind of like an end cap kind of shoved down to the bottom by the crafts. I was super excited. So I grabbed that. And then today, I was really only out to be out. I didn't have anything I needed or anything like that. So I picked up some butterscotch flavored hard candies. I picked up some of these. And the reason I picked those is because my friend gifted me this lovely little Gottinger trinket box. And I was going to put earrings in it. But I thought I can fill it with some butterscotches and have them by my bedside. You know, when I get those little need for something sweet, keep me out the cookie jar. Keep me out the snack jar. Okay? So I think that's what I'm going to do with this little trinket box. And then I picked up these two. And I haven't used anything in my toilet tank for a long time. I just use my tidy bowl and clean it up that way. But I thought this might keep me from having to scrub so often. The Scrubbing Bubbles Continuous Clean Drop-Ins. I grabbed one for each potty. We'll see what that's about. I was going to get those old school smelly things that you hook onto the side of the toilet, but I'm always scared that those things get too close to your private bits. And what if, I don't know, what if there's some splashback? What if the fumes from them do something to your girly parts? So I steer clear from those. We grew up with those in our toilets all the time. You'd walk into the bathroom and bam, you'd get hit with that smell. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The little ones you snap onto the rim of your potty bowl. I did. I almost went old school and grabbed them, but I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to get no issues, okay, in my privies. So we'll just try these in the tank and see if that helps. And then I don't know how good these are going to work. Y'all know little dude has a huge stuffy collection. They've gotten ridiculously stacked in his room, and I keep meaning to go on Amazon. I have them in my basket. I just haven't clicked buy. I keep meaning to buy these nets, these hammocks, these these stuffy hammocks for the corner of his room, or what's called a stuffy zoo, a stuffed animal zoo, which is basically a mini version of these bungee corded, let me show you. But until my noodles and I remember to click buy, I thought I would try these because they were only $1.25. So it's these little giant storage hammocks. And I'll see. Yes, he's 15 years old. Yes, these are usually used in toddler or infant rooms. Honey, If y'all like stuffed animals and y'all collect stuffies, it don't matter how old you are. These are going to come in handy. And I know a lot of people collect stuffies. So I grabbed 2, and we'll see if they do anything. But you get the little hammock and the little screws, the little twisty things. But that's it, guys. That is everything. I am going to settle down and put everything away. I think I'm going to put one of these Jellos in the freezer for a minute or 2. I want to try another one. Let's try the lemon. It's not cold, but it's not bad either. Yeah, I'm gonna, good gravy, I can't open it. I'm gonna situate myself, organize all this stuff. Probably, I'm trying to find something good to watch on television. I can't find anything that I want to watch. So I'm probably gonna watch Yellowstone. That takes me back to my bar hopping days. Jello shots. I need to get some more of these. I'm gonna go through these as fast as I go through my little Italian ices. These are yummy. But that's everything, guys. I hope you guys were safe. I hope you guys here locally were safe out in this mess. We didn't get no mess, guys. My little city, we got sleet and rain. We got no accumulation. I'm so upset. I know you guys have heard me say that, but I'm upset because I always look forward to a little accumulation to go outside and take a picture or 2. Couldn't even do that. It was just muddy and cold and gross. And then also the fact that we missed the whole day, a whole 2 days of work. Yesterday I understood because the storm was blowing in. But this morning I'm like, missed the whole day of work for nothing. But not really. I mean, I'm healing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess. But yeah, I'm going to pop some pills. Get comfy on the sofa. Watch the Duttons. I hope you guys had a safe end of your week. And I hope you guys roll into a fantastic weekend. If anybody in California is watching me, I know if you all are caught up in the melee and the horrible, horrific fires that are happening over there, you're not watching YouTube. But I know some of you guys are in California. You may be close to what's happening, or you may have family and friends and loved ones that have been affected by the horrific wildfires. And if so, you guys, I'm so sorry that they're going through what they're going through. If you have been caught up in it and you watch this video later, I hope you are safe. I hope you were able to get out safely with your loved ones and your pets. And I feel so terrible, and I'm so worried about so many of you guys out there. I hope you all are okay. I hope you all made it out. I hope your family, your loved ones, your friends are safe tonight. This year has started off crazy and scary, but I hope you guys are safe. And until my next go around, I'll try not to fall down the stairs again or do anything redonkulous like that. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Love y'all bunches. Bye.